Did you find really cheap land for your dream tiny home? Don't sign anything until you check these things first. There are 5 common land buying mistakes that could cost you big and turn your affordable plan into a legal or financial headache. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Erin and I'm a real estate agent passionate about alternative housing because I understand what's going on in the real estate market. We simply need more options. I create content to help you learn about tiny homes, ADUs, and maximizing smaller spaces through 2 different YouTube channels. I'll leave a link to the other one in the description. So if you're looking to downsize, find a tiny home community, or retire tiny, you came to the right place. Let's look at those 5 things you should know before buying land for your tiny home. The first, zoning and deed restrictions. So just because land is for sale doesn't mean you can actually live on it legally. Let me explain. Zoning laws and deed restrictions are rules that control how the land and property can be used. So some lots are zoned for agriculture, others may be mobile homes only, and then others come with HOA rules. Other things you might encounter is a minimum square foot to build. It's possible tiny homes or full-time RV living is not allowed. So you need to double check what's allowed on the property before you buy it. The second, water, septic, and electric access might not be there. If your tiny home isn't made to be off-grid, you'll need some type of utility hookup. If the lot doesn't have existing hookup or any kind of infrastructure, you could be looking at thousands of dollars in installation cost. You really want to call the county and get clarity on the utility connections and try to get an estimate of that cost before purchasing the land. The third, road access and flood zone issues. So some cheap land is cheap for a reason, because there's no legal access road, or it sits in a floodplain. Those could be red flags for financing, insurance, and even emergency services. The fourth, the site prep cost. Before you build anything, you'll likely need to clear some trees, grade the land, maybe even bring in gravel, pour a slab, add a driveway. These land development costs can add up quickly. So even if the land's cheap on the front end, the total cost to prep it might actually cancel out any of those savings. The fifth, the proximity to hospitals and groceries or just everything that you might need. It is really easy to romance remote land. The dark night skies filled with stars, there's no traffic noise. And then you need to fill a prescription or you run out of milk and eggs. How far is the nearest ER? Where's the nearest grocery store? If you work from home, care for someone, or just enjoy a night out now and then, being too far out can quickly become a frustration. So to wrap it up, buying land for a tiny home sounds simple, but it's not just plug and play. You want your dream to work long term. Ask those right questions before you buy. That way your perfect lot or land doesn't turn into an expensive regret. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me today. If you enjoyed this video and want to help support my mission with tiny homes and ADUs, give it a like and subscribe. That'll help me grow. If you've got any thoughts, please leave those in the comments. And if you have a tiny home story that you want to share, I've got a way to get in touch with me in the description. Also, you can check out rerin.com for tips, resources, real world stories, and check out the next video that I picked out just for you.